Thank you for those beautiful readings. Anyone else's spiritual duty is fraught with danger. We have to do what is true for ourselves. Reminds me of the saying, be yourself. Everybody else is taken. We have to go with the inspiration within. And by this beautiful chant that Dharmadas chose, Swami Ramtirtha's song, we get a feeling of the power that becoming attuned to God can give us. Power, energy, is one of the aspects of God that we can experience God through. And that power gives us all the confidence in the world. That's why it's so beautiful that this affirmation of self-confidence is paired with this particular reading. Doing what inspires you, going with the path that is yours, that was given to you by God. Embrace it. Give it your heart. Put everything you have into that and never let it go. At the same time, realizing, as that beautiful Whispers reading tells us, that it doesn't matter what race or creed or religion or color or anything anybody is. What matters is loving God. We went to a interfaith gathering last week, and there were Sufis and Sikhs and Presbyterians and Adventists and Latter-day Saints and Sikhs. Did I mention Sikhs? Catholics, Baha'i religion, Judaism was represented, and then there were Christian yogis like us there, and just a wide spectrum of people. And the gathering was just little readings from different religious paths and then interspersed with songs. And it was beautiful to see how people express their love for God and all the different expressions. There are many, many paths to God. But God is one. Truth is one. But truly, all those paths, there are as many paths to God as there are souls seeking Him. Every individual soul has its unique and beautiful pathway to God. So it's important to remember that God gives all those different expressions because that's what different people have different needs. It's as though a mother would give different food to her children according to their need. Baby doesn't have any teeth, so he needs this kind of food. Her grown son working in the field all day needs something different. A child who's home sick from school needs a different kind of food. So God gives something that's perfect for every single soul. And then we see as the souls progress on their different paths, the paths converge. Yogananda in the 30s was traveling through Europe, and he wanted to visit the Catholic stigmatist, Therese Neumann. And she had had many, many visions of Christ, and he wanted to visit her. Well, the people around her didn't know quite what to think of this Hindu yogi. You know, what does he want with our little Therese Neumann? But she said, oh no, I will see the man of God from India. They recognized what each other had, and they wanted to commune with God in that friendship. And so it's important, and Swami Kriyananda says that to have respect for all religions, all faiths, is a sign of spiritual maturity. And it's very, very important not to make fun of other people's religion, not to put it down and think, mine's the best, but honor that God has given different expressions that's tailor-made, perfectly made for each soul. We especially, Dharmadas and I especially liked the Sufi chant that they did during this interfaith gathering. And some of the words were, "This world is a temple. Love is the key that opens the door." That's very sweet and very powerful. The Baha'is, too, were very, very sweet. What they said was beautiful. And really all of them, just different expressions. And we met a couple of the Sufis from their choir afterwards, and we were standing there with them. And the attunement was hard to describe. We just felt so grateful to them, and we felt it in return, too. It was as though we were saying to them on a soul level, your path is really working for you. God bless you, And they were saying that on a soul level to us, too. It was very, very sweet that love for God is all that matters. That's the truth of it. If we can overlook all the diversity, Swami says the enemy of religion is not religious diversity. The enemy of religion is materialism. It's atheism. It's thinking that this world is real and not thinking of spirit. But love for God is what matters. I had an interesting experience. Swami also says we should be loyal to our own path, too, to what God has given us. Like we would honor our own mother and not feel like, well, I like his mother better. I want that mother. We have a family, friends of ours who are Italians, and the mother of this family is an incredible cook. And she lavished her talents on her husband and her 2 children. And when the 2 children were growing up, they were pretty chubby because they really enjoyed their mother's cooking. Now they're grown up and they've turned into beautiful Italian young people, but at that time, they really loved food. So one time, this family went to visit another couple and had dinner at their house. And the wife of this couple is American, and she's an amazing cook. She's written cookbooks, she's really amazing. So she fed them this probably different meal from what they were used to, and excellent cooking, plentiful. And so afterwards, the kids were just in awe of what had just happened. And the son said to his sister, "What if she was our mother?" So yes, she could have been their mother, but then there would still be disciplines. There would still be rules. No, you can't have ice cream for dinner. There would still be things to do. We have to honor our own, give our hearts to our own, and at the same time respect and celebrate everyone and God's expression through everyone.